Hi everyone. Today's video you will learn how to properly hold your instrument. So probably the best way to play is standing up. So you're going to need an adjustable guitar strap or ukulele strap. Most guitars will have a strap button on the bottom, so that makes it pretty easy. So you fit the hole over the strap button and then just bring it around your left shoulder. Now if you happen to have a guitar strap button on the neck, you're in good shape. All you gotta do is take the other end and fit the hole over that, and you're all set to go. Because automatically this is almost in the perfect position to play in. What you're gonna do to make it even better is your right hand is going to support this part here, kind of holds it tighter against your body. You want to have this neck pointed about 45-degree angle upward. You don't want it like this, like the rock stars, because as a beginner you're going to get, look at the bend in that wrist, you're going to get a sore wrist. So by putting it up to 45-degree angle, I don't have that bend anymore. So I can play a lot more as a beginner especially. The other reason for this is, look how close this is now to my eyes. I can see my hands much better than if it was way down here. If you don't have that strap button, I suggest that you get one installed by your local music store, or online are some videos. I'll try to set up a link for the one that I did on how to install that. If you're handy with a screwdriver and a drill, you could probably do it yourself. If not, fret not. What you can do is get yourself a shoestring or some other type of string, and you're going to go ahead and feed it through the hole on your strap. Do about equal sides, and then you're going to make a knot. I was never a Boy Scout, so I'm not really good at knots, but I usually just double knot it so it doesn't move on me. Alright, I put my foot up on a stool so I'm not fighting with my guitar. You can do this sitting down. You're going to take one end of the strings and you're going to place it under the strings by the head, right above this here nut. And I pull it through so that's tight. And then I just go ahead and tie another couple knots down here. And then when you feel like you've got if you want to keep retying it every time you can, I'd probably go even tighter to make that even tighter, and then tie it, and then you could trim those if you want to make it look neat. But this will hold it in place also. But it's just not as tight, it's not as secure. There's a lot of wobble, as my grandson would say. And I always worry about my thumb getting in the way of the strings here. It's kind of annoying to me. Again, your right hand's going to support here, and you're going to try and get a 45-degree angle here so you have good wrist position. I've got a strap on my Bari uke, so I'm going to go ahead and just get that at a 45-degree position. But you're going to notice it seems like it's really low away from my eye level. Oh, I know, I didn't adjust it here. That's better. If you don't have a strap and you want to play standing, you could just put your left foot up in a chair and let the waist of the guitar sit on your left thigh, and your right arm is going to support it. And you can play that way, but my wrist is bent. I can't quite get that neck high enough in eye level. But in a pinch, this is what you can do if you have to play standing up without a strap. So if you're going to play your guitar in a seated position, you have a couple options. First of all, I would always make sure I wear a strap so it'll help hold your guitar. But you notice this way I don't get that neck position in a good position at all. So what I could do is I could just kind of hold it like that between the legs, or I could try crossing one leg over the other. This is right leg over the left, but my neck, that's the best position I get that in. That's like 15 degrees, which is not good. Let me try it left over right, and that looks better. I'm getting it more like 30 degrees. So I would suggest left over right, and Again, your right arm is going to hold it here, and I don't know if you can see it on the video, but my wrist is bent, so it's not a really good position to be playing in. I have a better solution if you're going to be playing seated. Classical guitars do not have the strap buttons on the bottom or on the neck, so they usually play in a seated position. What they usually do is they buy something called a footstool. So they set it by their left foot, they put their left foot on it, and the waist, which is this part of the guitar, sits on the left thigh, and the right thigh kind of squeezes it from that position, and your right forearm squeezes also, and you can get a pretty good position. Notice I got pretty good eye level, and my wrist isn't very bent. So this is the way classical guitarists play, and they usually have very good technique and posture. The other thing is, consider your back. You don't want to be scrunched over. You want to be sitting straight up and relaxed. You always want to be aware of your muscles, your arms, fingers, hands, just to make sure you're not straining or in bad posture. Otherwise, you're going to get a sore back, or you may get some muscle aches. So work with getting comfortable holding your instrument. On the next lesson, we're finally going to start playing some music. We're going to learn a chord and a song. Looking forward to it. Hope you are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.